I'd say it's a pretty solid weekend for you so far. I mean, the heat races looks pretty good. Best of the rest, really, right?
Yeah, the weekend is going great for me. Just the quali was a little bit tough, but all the hits we show strong speed. The go-kart looks amazing, and looking for tomorrow.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at tomorrow, new tires, obviously, for you guys. I mean, how confident are you guys on new tires, and what's the pace been looking like?
Yeah, for sure, we're gonna be fast again with new tires. The go-kart looks good, and we say starting P4 outside again. Gonna try make a good start and keep up with 30 in Norberg, and we see for sure we can fight and try win, but race for the championship as well.
All right, so I'm here with Austin Garrison. Austin, it was a rough day. We all know about it, right?
Yeah.
Done and dusted.
Right.
What are we going to do tomorrow to bounce back?
Yeah, like you said, today was rough. We're just gonna reset everything. We have a pretty good game plan going in tomorrow. Hasn't been our greatest of weekends as we've seen in the past, but we're pretty confident going in tomorrow. We're gonna have some new tires for morning warm-up and new tires for the final. We had a reed that blew out in the last heat race, so that was not good, obviously, for us. We've been sitting back at 15th and 16th all day. But it is what it is. Our weekend can't be the best as we would like it, but it's racing.
Right, yeah, tough situation, rough day, bounce back tomorrow. What about pace-wise? Are we doing good on pace? We think we have it in the bag?
I think so. I think we're going to be fine on pace. For sure, we're further back than what we want to go and be, but I think our pace tomorrow is going to be just as fast as Ryan and Joe.
So, really. I mean, I haven't had a weekend like this in a while where we've been just lacking that little bit extra. I mean, it's been tough in both classes. I'd say more in X30 it was better, but in the KA just lacking a bit of the power, just from the low end to the high end. We just don't have what the leader guys have. In that Heat 3, it got a bit greasy, the track, so it just didn't work out in our favor. So we're going to stick to what we have. We were better at the beginning of the weekend with new tire and quali and Heat 1, so we'll see how it plays out.
Rocky day for your standards, right? I mean, for how good this championship kind of started for you, right? It's slowly slipping away, I guess, a little bit. Is there anything you can do for tomorrow to kind of make amends for kind of the heat races that you went through today?
Yeah, the hard thing to take is we've got the speed. The speed's here. We're fast, maybe not as quick as Joe and Ryan, but for third to fifth, we've definitely got speed to be there. It's just in the first heat, mistake by me, rookie mistake. Heat 2 got caught up in someone else's crash. Just got it was either crash or go wide, and went wide and got caught in the grass. Then I had to slowly pick them off, but the speed was shown because we was catching the pack in both races, coming back from the back. And in the third one, we was going good until just got moved out of the way a little bit. So we just need to really get stuck in more. But just all learning really, first year. But we've got to put that behind us and just get on with it really, and race how you're being raced. And like I said, we've definitely got the speed to show, and we just really need to show it. Top 5 easy, good for the championship, but just need to crack on really.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to tomorrow. I mean, with a little bit of race practice that you've had today, with how rough it's been. I mean, do you feel confident on new tires? And I mean, what do you think going into tomorrow with it being a 20-lap race?
Well, yeah, we struggled a little bit when we first tested the new tire here, but in quali we had the speed until mistake by me again, yeah, it put us back to 10th, which made everything hard work from there. But I think we'll be fine. Just get the first 5 laps out of the way, and then the tire's just going to get older by the laps. So get a good start, starting 10th, I think, again. So just got to keep it clean at the start, and then slowly pick them off and see where we can get to, really.
Yeah, we found a few things. Also with the chassis, everything. I think probably a little bit of me, a little bit of the go-kart, combination of everything. Yeah, KA was very good as per usual. I got beaten on the line in the second heat. I led lights to almost flag, probably the last 10 meters. He just got me. But it is what it is, it happens. It's such a long straight. What can you do about it? Yeah, apart from that, it was a pretty good day. I'm going off pole tomorrow in the KA. I think third in the X30, and it should be good now. I found a few things in the KA. Well, let's see. It's so hard to break the draft. I tried doing it today, and every time I almost did it, but I couldn't quite do it on my own. But I'm pretty sure a few people tomorrow would like to work with me, and we should go forward, and hopefully it's not too hard on the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I mean, and knowing the improvements that you've made to the X30 kart after that third heat, I mean, what are your confidence levels like for tomorrow? I mean, rolling off inside of row 2 and P3 on the inside, thinking it to P2 and maybe challenge for the win or what?
I mean, looking at how many finals have I done this year? So many. Every single final have all fight at some point, so I'm pretty sure anybody from 1st to 11th has a chance of winning, so I don't know, I'm not too worried. We've still got the warm-up to go to test some things, so let's see.
Yeah, we've been quick. I think it's, we've had a good weekend so far. It's just it's basically me and Joe right now just kind of swapping positions, and it's a hard track to pass on. I mean, when you're so evenly matched, it's really difficult. You end up just being faster in just different spots, and so yeah, we led a lot of the third heat there, and I think we had a better kart that session. But yeah, Joe got ahead, and then I made a mistake here and there, and wasn't able to get by. But yeah, the race has been fun. It's been clean, and yeah, we gotta figure something out, a little bit. But we're not looking for a couple tenths. We're there. We just gotta fine tune everything.
Yeah, and I mean, you had the luxury of being on the inside of row 1 all 3 races here tomorrow. Outside of row 1, I mean, how important is that start going to be for your race, really?
Well, it's really important because we can't let Joe get away. I mean, right now he and I are so even. It's difficult, and in the first heat I got away pretty far, and Joe was quicker, but it was hard for him to close the gap, and it's going to be the same thing. If he gets away, it's going to be difficult. So, ideally, we get into second, hopefully on the start. If we fall back any further, we can just get into second quick, and then run him down, and then hopefully challenge him a little bit for the win this week.
Yeah, like you said, more of the same, but obviously Ryan's right there. So last time out in Newcastle, it came down to the last lap. So I think tomorrow should be pretty similar.
Yeah, and I mean, with you starting on the inside of row 1 now instead of the outside, maybe not having to fall back to 3rd or 4th every once in a while here, are you feeling confident that you can get maybe an early start, a classic Joe Turney runaway, or what?
I don't think so. I mean, no one I don't think all year has been able to just go from pole and just drive away. So I expect for the first few laps it's going to be tough, and we need to fight, and then hopefully settle down into. It's going to be a long race, so we need to settle down and get in the rhythm for that.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, the luck wasn't there at all, and of course it's at home turf. Honestly, it's racing. I think all our parents on our team and all of our drivers kind of need to take it as hard as you prepare, as hard as you work at it. You can't prepare for everything, and not everything's always going to go your way, and there's some things that you just can't predict. So I think it's good for the parents and all the team to take it as just racing.
Yeah, it's a good point you bring up, but I mean, looking towards tomorrow, a few guys in the class have had a rough heat or two, so you're not out of it, right, in terms of the podium or even the top 5. So in a little bit of race pace that you're able to get out of that final heat, what does it look like for tomorrow, and what are your confidence levels like?
I think we're good. We're going to work at the motor a little bit tonight, as well as the kart setup, just try and get a little bit more off the corner. It's got good mile an hour, but off the corner is still lacking a little bit. I think we're good on new tires. We've got good pace. I think we ended up maybe 3/10 off of AJ in that final race. Granted, we had a little bit better tires. I think we'll be able to come through tomorrow and be able to take some names.
Yeah, it's been a decent day. We had a last bad heat, but other than that, we have the pace to be top 3 easy and maybe fight with Marian.
Class?
I prefer to keep it boring for you guys, but no, he's not been that far off all day. I mean, they've been throwing everything at it. We've kept it pretty consistent, but I'm aware he's right there on pace. He closed the gap a little bit at the end. Just got to see new tires tomorrow, maybe no sun, colder. We'll see what the new track conditions are.
Yeah, with new track conditions, the new tires as well. I mean, what's the pace been like? How strong you are in practice and qualifying. Do you think more of the same for tomorrow?
Yeah, we haven't touched the kart too much. Just one small tweak today, one small tweak yesterday, and I think that's all it's going to take tomorrow. It's tough. Warm-up's at 9 a.m. or something like that. The race is at 1. So it'll be a guess, but it's always an educated guess in racing.